Um, I guess, obviously having entrepreneurship is a fairly lonely journey, and having a co-founder, I guess eases some of that loneliness, because you have someone on the journey with you. But it also comes with its own challenges, right? In terms of decision making, I'm sure there are lots of disagreements. You are both very smart, opinionated people. So how do you deal with, what's the framework or structure you'll use to make decisions? How do you deal with conflict? How do you deal with situations when you all disagree vehemently about things? How do you assign responsibilities to each other and make sure you're not stepping on each other's toes as well?
Yeah, मैं आपका एकदम कोर में इसको आंसर करता हूँ वरुण. So that is very important. A lot of people who are starting up have co-founder, एक है, दो है, कभी-कभी तीन भी होते हैं, right? 4 people भी start करते हैं company. It becomes very difficult in the start. It is easier, but as things move, there are different views because everybody is so intelligent. Everybody have their own view, as you rightly said. They will have their different view and different decision making framework. Somebody will have different decision making framework. Moment you dissociate yourself with the idea and you critically analyze. So I have one idea, this guy has another idea. These two ideas we have to discuss. It is not my idea. And this is the framework which we are following now, that we are aligning on ideas. There are 10 ideas on the table and nobody is attached to his or her own view. And when you logically present reasons for that, it is much easier as an alignment process. So initially we had done jaise dusre kar rahe hain, we have been mature about it. So we had been able to, then we had our separate areas of working, and now we have gone to another level where we follow alignment process, which is not associating with any view. Every view is right. Whichever view you stand for becomes right. So there is no right view. It's only a view. And this is how we do it.
I guess the other thing that's really important in the entrepreneurial journey is trust, right? And how do you make sure that the trust is always maintained? Because look, everyone's going to make mistakes, everyone's going to make bad decisions along the journey, and it's all part of growing up as a startup, right? It's all part of the maturing process, and I'm sure actually what ends up happening is you learn more through those decisions than the things that actually went perfectly to plan. So how do you ensure that trust is never lost and trust is never broken?
Yeah. So इस पे बहुत अच्छा example है मेरे पास, वरुण. How to do that is like, first तो definitely you have to have a lot of you should, whenever you are feeling कि यार इसमें trust नहीं आ रहा है, ये काम नहीं कर रहा है, you should go and discuss with other entrepreneurs, right, who have been in this journey for past. For example, we did an ATL campaign, right? It was the first ATL campaign and वो नहीं चला, है ना? We spent a lot. एंड जब वो स्पेंड कर रहे थे एट दैट टाइम, वो जब वो नहीं चला, राइट, स्पेंड कर रहे थे तब भी बहुत हमें वो घुस था कि यार इतना पैसा हम खर्च कर रहे हैं. एंड जब वो नहीं किक किया, देन यू डेफिनेटली लूज ट्रस्ट ऑन योर मार्केटिंग हेड, लेट्स से, और मार्केटिंग टीम, है ना, क्या है, तो चला नहीं. आई वेंट टू अ लॉट ऑफ अदर सीनियर्स. उन्होंने बोला अच्छा तूने, एंड बिफोर लॉन्चिंग द कैंपेन, जस्ट बिफोर अ वीक लॉन्चिंग द कैंपेन, कि हम ये करने वाले हैं, राइट. एंड ही सेड अच्छा ये तुम कर रहे हो तो ये तो 3 बार करना पड़ेगा, पहली बार तो क्रैक ही नहीं होगा, दूसरी बार तुम उसके जो एनालिसिस होंगे वो लगाओगे वो भी क्रैक नहीं होगा, जो तीसरा कैंपेन होगा वहां जाके तुम क्रैक करोगे, राइट. सो सिंस आई हैड दैट एक्सपीरियंस एंड वो सेड कि मल्टीपल लोगों से बात करने के बाद उनको ये पता चला, एंड दैट इज व्हाई दे डिड थर्ड कैंपेन जो स्टक हुआ. Other people also I spoke to. So 3 to 4 campaigns you get it. Now let us say if I would not have spoken to them and I would have just इस पे analysis किया होता, I would be in soup. I would have lost trust, right? बट नाउ आई नो कि पहला कैंपेन तो नहीं चलना है, ये तो मेरे को पहले से ही पता था. सो उसमें कितना लिमिटेड हम रिस्क ले सकते हैं. एंड सेकंड लॉन्च होगा वो भी नहीं चलेगा, ये भी पता है. थर्ड वाला जो मेरा होगा वो मेरे को समझ में आएगा, बिकॉज मैं लॉन्च भी कर दूंगा. कम्युनिकेशन क्या होने चाहिए, लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स आर नॉट नोन. एवरी कंपनी गोज टू द सेम जर्नी. इफ यू गेट एडवाइस फ्रॉम सम एक्सपीरियंस एंटरप्रेन्योर्स, दैट विल हेल्प यू. जो तुम्हारे ब्रेन के ये वाले क्वेश्चंस हैं, दैट विल सॉल्व एंड यू विल हैव अ हायर ट्रस्ट ऑन योर ऑन इवेंट्स व्हिच आर हैपनिंग.